I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Leos, it's a lovely, lovely October. We have Jupiter that is going to be making its annual transit. It's going to be changing signs. More about that in a bit. Let's have a look as to how the month is broken up for you. On the 5th, we have a full moon that is there, and it's there in your house of expansion, and it's a lovely place for full moon to be in, because this entire focus is there on the logical world of reason, and this is something which you may have been feeling a critical lack about, and your personal beliefs could get tested with this full moon being in this house, and your impulses and faith and all the attention that you have been giving to the mundane affairs has you wondering whether you're going to be having any fun or not. It's a time where you would want to take a leap of faith, and your adventurous side, pushes up during this time, demanding attention. Now, this entire full moon in this house is about travel, it's about expanding your mind, and full moon tends to bring about a kind of a culmination of fruition and a kind of a limitation also, wherein that you feel that, am I in the right space? Am I doing the things that I really want to be doing? So with this realization of it, or even the acceptance, the full moon is really asking you to listen to your inner core, and if adventure and travel is something that you have been seeking or you've been wanting, that this is the time that you should be going out and doing that. On the 11th, we have Jupiter that is moving into your house of home, and it's there till about 8th of November 2018. Now, Jupiter in this house, and Jupiter is the benefactor, and he's going to be there for a complete year, and he's the giver. There's nothing really wrong that can go with the Jupiter transit, barring, of course, he tends to exaggerate because he's the giver, he's the god of sky. The benefits that you'll see with this house are, whether it's family, property, complete expansion, comfort matters, much joy and enjoyment with your family, with your extended family, and your home life. This will get increased during this entire year. An increased sense of security and safety. This could be derived from your domestic situation. A strong sense of stability, inner contentment, and balance is something that you have been seeking for the last year, Leo. So now with Jupiter really coming over here, it's almost that you have you've been seeking for it, and you have sort of been working towards it, and this is a time where it really manifests for you. And some of you will actually buy a larger house, or you'll buy a house, you'll sell off your current one, lease, rent out, or maybe redo completely. Some of you could be making space for your parents to come and stay with you, or in some cases you could be moving in with your parents, and it is the long standing whatever issues that may have been, as far as the family issues have been concerned, they will expect them to get sorted out during this time. It's a time of a family reunion. There's a lot of forgiveness that is there in the air. So if there have been things that have been pent up with your parents, and you've been just been upset about it, this is a time where you really will sort of put things to rest, and a strong sense of psychological well-being may come now, and you'll take more worldly ambitions and activities, and you'll be quite content to sort of be at home, work from home, and look at it as your little nest. On the 15th, we have Venus, and Venus is moving into your house of communication, little bit of travel, siblings, and your community at large. And Venus is going to be coming and putting a focus on how it is, maybe in certain cases a sibling needs help, maybe you need maybe an advice, or you're reaching out to your sibling. In certain cases you'll find there's maybe a bit of travel that is happening, and you're having to it's not a long distance travel really, but maybe for work you're having to go to a lot of places, and that could get pleasurable with Venus over there. It really won't seem like a chore. On the 18th, we have Mercury, and Mercury is moving into your house of home again, and this is also the house of Cancer, and is joining Jupiter over there. So it's a time where you can you'll enjoy increased powers of concentration. You also needs solitude at the same time, and because there's a lot of mental work, a lot of thinking, a lot of planning that has been going on, and your memory is going to be more retentive than usual, and your thoughts, you'll find them often turning to family matters, parents and loved ones, and it's also a time where you'll enjoy having conversations maybe about your childhood, how you were as a child and what really happened, and good time to be opening up and having maybe painful conversations as well, maybe stuff that you have sort of just stayed away and not wanting to talk about, but this is a time that really, you will be speaking about that a lot, and you'll find that your mind often wanders to domestic matters and issues surrounding home and family and personal past. On the 19th, we have a new moon that is moving into your house of, again, travel, communication, and siblings. And it speaks about a new opportunity. Maybe there is, for some of you, maybe new negotiations regarding work that you could have been struggling with, new opportunities. As far as your sibling is concerned, maybe it speaks about a move or something better for your sibling. And the community maybe at large where you are living, or the place where you live, it could be a society, a layout, or a gated community, wherever that you are there, you could find yourself being more involved over there. On the 23rd, we have Mars that is moving into this house. So it is, Mars is all about action and doesn't want to sit and plan, doesn't want to think, it wants to have things done. So you're likely to have a lot of ideas and plans during the Mars transit, and you might be inclined to scatter your energy and channel this well, channel your energy, ensure that you're working out or you're reading or you're absorbed in work. So you will be able to sell your ideas quite well to others, and you'll be able to present your case quite well. You could be especially busy running errands as well and communicating with others and more articulate than the rest of the time, and you could also find discussions being quite heated, and you could be accused of being really argumentative and not listening to the other person or not seeing their point. Now, try not to take things, professional things, quite personally during this time, Leos, and listen to the feedback that is coming to you, and try not to be too impatient and impulsive, especially while especially if you're driving, when you're dealing with other people and you're getting really agitated and you have this just instinct to slam the door and walk away. Be a little wise, and like I said, especially while driving, be a little careful while you're driving and just curb your impulse. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.